Hey, good morning ladies and gentlemen, hope you're good, hope you're well. Welcome to Farming Simulator 22, my name's Steve Woody, and just before we get started on this video, I recorded two videos yesterday and unfortunately they corrupted. I tried to upload the files, there was an error with a file, I couldn't recover them, and unfortunately the game had saved, so I can't go back. And I don't, unless any of you know a way that I can recover a previous version, please let me know. But I'm going to have to just continue playing. So I wanted to show you, before we get started, where we are in terms of updates. So I'm going to just quickly recover and recap everything. But we have the Courseplay mod, we have the Go Wheel, the Hay and Forage pack, the Kubota pack. We're obviously using No Man's Land. We have the Platinum expansion and the Vermeer pack. So basically what we did is installed everything from Season 1, from the Season 1 pass from Giants, and we started to download the Season 2. And we've also got Courseplay, which is an independent mod. So we're going to start the game, we'll have a look at where we are, what we've got going on, and I'm just very sorry, I apologise. There's sometimes nothing you can do about tech when it goes wrong, and I've really tried to ensure that we constantly had every day here, but the last few days were the last few kind of in-game months, if you like, the last few days in game. Yeah, we think we might have lost them, unfortunately. So it's currently March, so from wherever the last video was where we left off that we actually uploaded, we're in March right now. So let's just have a look at what we've done and where we are. We can see over here we have our sheep, so we know we have our sheep. These are here. We also know that we have our chickens, and our chickens are here. So we have our animals. It's a bit late in night, so we have our crops over here. This is wheat, and it's growing here. We have our greenhouses, as we know. We did buy another car. I think you've seen that. We have our greenhouses over here, which you'll be aware of and you'll know. So we're manually doing this work. In fact, let me just grab my tractor. We also have, here we are, we also have this silage that we were working on. So this is grass that we've started to compact. We need to put a cover on this at some point, but what we started to do is we started to pick up all of the grass. And as I said, it's unfortunately quite late in the night at the moment, and we've lost a lot of time, but we've also lost a lot of the videos that we're doing. So this was where we was. We had a silo, a bunker silo. We've put grass in here. So the way that we've done this is, let me just see if I can find him. We also have more land that we bought. We have more land, and we have our tree cutter, our forester, that we managed to purchase. But we are in debt. We're £250,000 in debt as a result. Let's go into the Courseplay. We just need to make sure that this is working. So we want to set this guy up here. And we want him to continue on his job. So he should, there we go, look, he's going to continue on this job picking up the grass from wherever he left off. So that's cool. So the Courseplay is working. We'll leave that on there. He's going to pick up the grass. So we've got a forager that we're picking up the grass. This field's been done. Also, we've got a massive field out the back as well. So that's fine. He's going to pick all of that grass up. Great. And this should be where he continues. Nice. So then we've got our Arctic unit here, and we've got here's our forester that we have that's been working, cutting down trees, and then we have this. So this is kind of where we are here. Now, I need to get some more water going for the, so let's just quickly do that now. I can just drop that off ever so quickly, leave that there. I can then grab the front one, but that's going to need just lifting up and folding. Alright, so now I should have enough room to turn around in here. I hope so. I just want to put some water in the flowers so we can work on those, because we really need those flowers right now. And we'll get sorted out. We'll get squared away. Alright, so water, good, that's sorted. Whilst that's filling up with water, we can start to just load these up onto here. Bit of a late one tonight doing this. We are going to go into April, but I just wanted to as I said, we've lost a few months, and I just want to kind of catch you up. So, not really much happened actually. To be fair, over Christmas, December, January, and even into February, nothing really happened. But we got a really good deal come up on a shop. It was like 50% off for the tree cutter. And so we got the loan, but when we got the tree cutter, we needed obviously trees, so we got the extra land as well. And that kind of gave us everything we needed. Now, we did spend quite a considerable amount of money to start terraforming the land. And then we realised just how expensive that is. It's going to cost us millions to terraform the land. So, before we got crazy carried away, we stopped. We probably spent like 50,000 on that. Then we stopped. And at that point, we kind of... yeah, we just focused on the farm and getting everything sorted, and that's where we are right now. Now, there is a new download coming out today. There's a new mod that comes out today. So I'm really excited to be able to do that in maybe in the next video. So this video is really going to be a catch-up. I'm stuck. That's weird. I'm actually stuck. I can't move. That's very strange. This video is going to be a catch-up. And the next video is going to be, we're going to have a look at the new mod. Hopefully it's released. It's coming out today. Alright, so... yeah, lots to do. We need to get on top of everything now. We need to make lots of money. So let's refill that. Should be enough water in there for now. Yeah, do you know what? There's enough water in there just for now, so we can detach from that. So what we're doing is, while we're foraging at the moment, and Matey is over there doing his job, he's waiting for the unloader. Okay, so he's... where is he? He's at 19%. Okay, so... yep, he is... there's 791 nodes on... so, where it says grass cut, you can see on the right-hand side there, it says... it's been running... it's got 10 minutes left to run. 10 minutes left to run. And he's on node 356 of 791. So he's kind of running through the process. That's where he kind of needs to get to. So that's fine. He's going to work there. Let him finish his job. Whilst he's doing that, we're going to come and compact all of the grass that he's currently putting. Now we can actually automate this. I don't know how to do it. We need to figure that out. But the idea is that we cut all the grass really quickly this morning. That was amazing. That was super quick. And now he's collecting all the grass. And now we're going to compact all the grass, because we need a way to be able to like effectively do this. I still think the baling is going to be the best option. I'm going to be honest. I really do. I looked into everything, and this is such an awkward, long process that we have to go through. I think this is just going to take too long to do this. But yeah, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep this open just because we can see, kind of looking here at the compacting levels. So the idea is we want to kind of compact this out as we go. Yeah, kind of struggling with this. So much like pumped up at the back here, but that's fine. We're gonna keep compacting it. Take us to 100%. Let's check and see how Matey's doing quickly. Still working through. Okay. Back in and see if we can move any of this in. Go. Alright, so I mean it's working. It's not ideal, but it is working. 58% compacted, so not bad, and also 149,000 litres in here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to look at getting a silo for this. So I think the next thing we're going to do is look at getting another silo for this. This costs like 60,000 though, this was like super expensive. So we're going to do this one run, and then we're going to get a silo. We're going to get a grass silo. And that's going to be our next thing. Because I think just running this into a silo is going to make life so much quicker. It's going to take time to be able to deal with it, but yeah. Just flatten all this out. That stuff in the back there, I don't think we're going to be able to flatten the stuff out that's in the back. That kind of feels like it's there. But the leveler seems to have done a pretty good job. I want to try and do this before it gets too dark, because we need to check what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. Because if it rains, yes, it's going to rain in April. We have to do this tonight. We have to get this covered tonight, which is a bit of a challenge. So yeah, get this compacted, get it up to 100%, get it done before midnight. And then after we've done that, we can look at next day. Let's have a look and see where he's going. Right, so he's collecting, so that's great. He's at 96% now, so he's almost full, which means he's going to be coming in any second now, which means this guy, I really need this done. There we go, it says already needs to be unloaded, so out we come now. We're going to bring him out. Now we're going to grab the other guy. Here. We need to bring him across. So he's here. Thankfully he doesn't have far to go. Right, bring that into here. Then once we're in, we can just press Control and I and dump all of this. Actually, it's quite good because we're compacting this as well. That's now compacted to 100%, which is nice. So Control and I. Dump all of this out. Awesome, and then he can just continue on his journey. So press delete. From here I can press that, and now he's going to go up to 299 and he's going to continue from there. Ideally not across there, but well, whatever. Alright, so now he's continuing. I can come back to here and bring this in to finish rolling and flatten it out. Alright, here we go. So we're going to flatten all of this out. I'm going to struggle by the looks of it to get on it. So let's get some speed up. And start to flatten some of this out. Yeah, this tractor really struggling here. we're good. We'll get this finished, and then once this is done, I think he's back on the field now. It looks like he has. Kind of want to. Okay, so there we go. You can see the marker that he's on. He's just going to carry on to where he was. Mainfield grass cutting. This is the one we were looking at. Last waypoint. I think that's what we'll do. Last waypoint. We need to change that. I think that's what we did wrong. We'll check that out in a minute. We'll see when he comes back with the next load. We'll see, because we don't want him to keep going over the same thing. But I think that might be what it is. We're learning. So yeah, trying to level this out if we can. Main thing at the moment is getting this down to 100%. If it's compacted to 100%, we can put the cover on it. The rest of it doesn't really matter. There's a lot here already. There's like 200,000 in here right now. So we definitely want to make sure that when we're doing this, we're doing it effectively. Getting that roll on the back. Nice. We could get the JCB in here as well. That's something we could work on. In fact, that's not a bad shout, because that JCB is a bit of a beast, right? So if we looked at the telehandlers, what do we have in terms of tools for the telehandlers? That's a 2.6 bucket that we've got there. It's a 2.3 bucket that we've got there. It's not big enough. 10,000 litres, yeah, that's the one we want. So that's a wheel loader tool. 10,000, yeah, so that's going to be amazing. 10,000, that's what we want. And that's the wheel loader tool. So we need to look at a wheel loader. What have we got here, by the way? Skid steer. Okay, so wheel loaders here, these ones. There's 3 available with a platinum expansion. But the class is pretty cool. That's not a very nice looking thing. We've got although this one, I think the Volvo. I think if we're going to get one, we go for the Volvo, right? That's a beast. Something like that. Maybe we'll get for running around the yard. But not for now. That's a tomorrow problem, not a today. Today's problem is trying to level out all of this. We could bring the JCB back. I mean, the JCB is pretty damn heavy, right? Let's bring it back and see what we can do with it. Either that or we've got the forestry. Bring that back as well. It's just, it feels like the tractor's really struggling. Just not able to, like, even though we've got all the kit in here, it just, I don't know, it just really feels like it's struggling to do its job. Let's leave that there for a sec. Let's bring this in for a minute and see what it can do. I think I'll probably need a scoop right for it. So for the telehandler I would need telehandler tools. That's 2.6. It's not a lot, but it's definitely better than what I've currently got. I just think maybe I want to, when I'm ready, I want to hire a wheel loader to do this. And leasing that is 12 grand, that's expensive. I mean, this can definitely move around in here a lot better, so that's good. We definitely need a bigger tool that can move around, that's for sure. 80 here is working through. I think he might be done, you know. He might be done on that field. Not them very close. We could put the cover on this now. It's at a point where it's done at 100%. So if it starts to rain, you know, we can fix this. And that's the main concern. I'm also losing. So I've got 198,571. Oh, I think I'm losing. Oh, I'm losing it out the back. Yeah. So I could do like scooping this in. Okay. Trying to kind of level this out a little bit down here. Oh, that's cool, that's working. We just need to kind of do something with the rest of that, scoop it in, maybe fix it out. We can sort that out later. So we just keep flattening this out. This is good. I mean, it's already compacted now, so I'm just flattening it out. I don't actually need to be doing this. It definitely helps as well to do this after every run, every pass over. So rather than just dumping it all in the back and leaving it there, just dump it in the middle, level it out, dump it in, level it out. And if you do that every time, it definitely makes it easier. He's almost caught back up, which is good. We're getting there. Bit of a late one tonight, but we're getting there. I mean, this is looking nice and flat. Look at that. Good job. This little tractor is still holding its own. Bring this backwards. And more than anything right now, I'm just waiting for the next load to come in. I appreciate there's definitely been some time wasted, but hopefully we've fixed that issue now, and that's going to be okay. Feeling nice and solid. Alright, that feels good. That feels like it's been nicely leveled out. I don't think I need the leveler anymore. The leveler feels a little bit useless. But that roller, yeah, the roller feels pretty good. Alright, let's see how he... Right, he's collecting now, so that's good. He's collecting now, so I want to see where he's at. He's at 648. So that's the node that he's on. So those little yellow dots are nodes. The blue line is obviously the path that we plotted. And so, yeah, seeing where he's at and what he's doing and his little route that he's taken. It's pretty cool. So that's the start. That's where he currently is. That's the whole route. Come back into that set. One sec, there we go. Yeah, there's the entire route. We can see where he's at. That's the line he's on at the moment. That's the total route. So, 3 more lines to go. As you can see, 100 nodes left, so 100 of these to go through. Means we're nearly at the end. We've already done the outer path, so that's finished. So the outer path's already done. So now we just need up here, across there and down, and we're done. He needs to be unloaded. So now we're going to take over for a moment. This has kind of been paused. Last waypoint is what we want. So, last waypoint. Let's see if that makes a difference. Because before we had it set to go to the first waypoint every time. And he was just going back through. So, last waypoint. Let's see if it remembers where he is. We're going to go and unload this. We still have another huge field to do, but we can do that tomorrow, so that's fine. I don't think we're going to get it done tonight. We can try. We're going to be working through the night tonight. This is a night shift. we're kind of just making up for the videos that we lost. We'll record through till 8 in the morning. And we'll just work all night. Alright, so now with him, if I press delete now, if I go to last waypoint and press that, there you go, look, 704. It's going to go back to 704. Perfect, that's exactly what we wanted. So that has to be set on last waypoint. Now, bring back Matey and he can continue here. So roll it down. Yeah, this is pleasant. I mean, it's working, so that's fair enough. Now let's go forward. Try and level out as best we can, and we'll go back in again, and hopefully this time it'll be easier. This time we're also going to open this up. As we come backwards, we're just going to lower it and see if we can level out a little bit. Right, let's head out. We'll spin it around. The reason I was trying to come in backwards, one was to get the roller right up to the back, and also I thought if I could get in an angle, I might be able to scoop some of that front stuff in, but no, it's not having it. So that's all good. We'll just spin it around here. There we go. Definitely makes it easier as well. It's already at 94% just because of the previous work that we did. Which means flattening is super simple now. 250,000 in here in terms of chaff. Yeah, this is a decent sized bunker. It can definitely hold a lot. We're just going to keep this at 100 in case it starts raining. The moment it starts raining, we're going to cover this up. Right, he's finished his work now, which is amazing. So let's... Okay, he's at 55%. So what we're going to do now, press escape. We're going to clear the current course, right? That course is done. So we're going to clear the current course. Now we're going to go to field work, and we've got CP1 grass cut. We're going to load this course by pressing X and space. That's now loaded. Come back to here now, and you can see here is the course, right? There's the start. So we're going to create a job. CP field work. Okay, we're going to have the target position is going to be here because this is the start. Okay, and the field position is this field. And we're going to start at the first waypoint. Alright, so start job. Now he is going to head over here. He's going to get to here and he's going to do this field. Now we've already cut the field. We cut the field previously, so it's cut, as you can see. It's all done. And because of the way we had the grass cutter where it kind of brings it all into the middle, where it collects it all, we're going to follow the same path now with this. And simply by following the same path, he's just going to pick it all up. That's it, he's just going to pick it all up. If he can get through that tree, that is. If he can get through these trees, I'm going to be super impressed. If he navigates his way around these and doesn't get caught, I'm going to be super impressed. Has he done it? He's done it. Wow. Alright. He's brought a tree with him, but, you know, that's all good. I'm impressed. Alright. So, right. He's doing his job. We're going to leave him there. We're going to continue with this for a minute. Just 15 minutes until midnight. And then we know when it's going to rain. It might rain straight away. It might not. We don't know. Definitely spilling a little bit out there, which is not ideal. But nice that this is level. All right. So this, I feel like, is a job where he should be able to do this. Right, it's raining. So we need to compact this. We need to get this to 100% compacted, and then we need to make sure that we need to close this down. Because otherwise it's going to spoil. So we need to get this to 100% compacted. Which it should be done now. If I get off, it's at 99%. It was at 100. There we go. So now we need to get this off. And before this spoils, we need to cover this. So we're going to blanket it. There we go. Now that's safe. There's nothing we can do about that. It's safe. That just has to stay as it is. Not ideal, but it is what it is. So this one now needs to be unloaded, which, because of the rain, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So let's fold the level up. In terms of the leveler, we're just going to put that here for now. And in terms of the silage roller, we're just going to put that here. Alright, they can both stay there for a minute. And then matey here can go in and do the water. Okay. And now this kind of needs to be empty. Oh, hello, what's going on here? Just get rid of that. And that's kind of brought you back up to where we are today. There's not really much else I can do right now. Kind of hit that point where I need to wait. Just getting all these little sticks out of the way. That's cool. So what I can do with this guy though is I don't want to ruin that grass that's in there, so I can come in here and put the cover on. That's fine. So the cover's on there, so that's okay. I can kind of just leave that there now. Like, there's nothing really else I can do with that, right? So that can just kind of stay there and chill. I need to think about, like, next steps. Like, what are we going to do next? So, the trees we need to cut down. The animals are kind of okay at the moment. They're good. The flowers we're sorting out, that's fine. And everything else is good. Everything else that we're doing is good. So we just need to make sure... This is all that new field that we've got. So we'll pick that up later. So everything else we've got going on is good. Oh, no, I don't want to be doing that. Let's go around there. Cool. We're into April. And these are sort of growing nicely. The wheat. The grass is going to start growing again, which is amazing. That's kind of all we can do tonight. Now we do want to look at getting another silo. Like this is... Oh, it's 21% already fermented, so that's nice. So it's definitely fermenting quicker, but I think that's because we put the additive in, right? So in the morning that might be done, we can get rid of that, we'll have a look. We'll see how it is. But that's pretty much all we can do tonight. Pretty much all we can do tonight, so... We'll get these out of the way. In the morning we'll obviously sort those out and take them up. That's all good for water. So we can stop that. Turn that engine off. Alright, so they're good. So the flour's going to continue overnight. Which is nice. Because we definitely need some money. So the flowers are going to bring in some good income for us, which is going to help to clear our loan off. Let's look at our finances at the moment. Oof. 250,000. How much is our loan payment? 833. Ouch. Alright, so not bad. 2,000 in wages. 4,000 in water cost. 70,000 in sold products, but... Yeah, 223 in new vehicles, 85 in land. That was a big one. That purchase, as I said, was the Forester, 50% off, so we got that. We definitely want to start repaying some of this loan as soon as we can. And yeah, focusing on looking at the animals. So at the moment, we've got... The grass is okay here. We can put some more grass in here, but these guys are okay. They're fine. These guys... Yeah, I mean, they've got food. They've got food. This one's... Oh, this must be a baby. Oh, wow, this must be a baby now. So... $11 months, 5 months. Yeah, 0 months, so we've had a baby. Whee! 40 of them by the looks of it. 40 babies. Nice. Okay. So does that mean, if we go and have a look, are we full now? Because we can start to sell these, right? And start to make some money on the chickens. We are full. Transport fees if you do not transport the animal with your own livestock trailer. Oh, that's to buy them. To sell them, oh, we still paid a fee as well. So maybe we sell 10. We're just going to make 200 from it. We're going to pay a 50 fee, really? We're going to sell 10 of them, just to make the extra space. Because I want to see, how many roosters do we have? 5. Roosters are adult male cocks. They liven up your chicken coop. But they don't do anything else, right? So I think that's it. I think that's all they do. I guess we can keep 2 of them. We can keep 5. I guess it doesn't help to have 5, does it, right? That's fine. I just don't think they do anything. These are talking about reproduction. Cool. Okay. Alright, well we've sold 10, so let's see if we get any more back. Gets a little bit more money, right? That's what it's all about. Let's check out the... Oh, look, they're all sleeping because it's night time. Cute. 34 out of 65 here. Okay. So we've only got the 2 here, but that's cool. Alright, nice. So the animal's working, that's good. We've got pallets here, so... 500 litres of wool. Alright. In terms of eggs... Yep, 642 pieces of eggs. Okay. We're getting there. Feed the dog. Bit of a short video today. Really short video, in fact. Only 45 minutes long. We'll get this one uploaded though. Apologise for the troubles, but you can see we built the silo, so we have that. We have a few more bits of machine, a few more bits of equipment, machinery and stuff. And yeah, we're just going into April now. So in fact, if I sleep... Well, if I sleep now, is it going to go... If I wake up at 8, is that going to wake up at 8 the next day? So actually I can't, right? I can't go to sleep, because if I do, I'm going to go into the next day, which will be... I'll miss April. Let's try it. If I go to sleep, do I wake up at 8 o'clock in April? Or will I wake up in May? Let's see. We're going to go to sleep. We're going to wake up at 8 o'clock. It should be 8 o'clock in April. And not 8 o'clock in May. It is. It's April. That's perfect. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to end this video and start the next one straight away.